Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the new makeup releases for this week. So if you want to see what's new in makeup, then keep on watching. If you aren't already, please subscribe to this channel. I upload 3 times a week. This week I feel like I'm a little bit early. Normally I film these on Saturdays, but today I had some spare time, so I will do that. And today is Thursday, so just so you know, that could be something you have to keep in mind. But let's start with a Makeup Revolution and Plastic Boy collaboration, and there is a eyeshadow palette and also a lip kit as well as some highlighter. Listen, yeah, if you never have any brown palette, could be for you. The highlighter will be of course too deep for me. The lip combo is really pretty though, don't say anything about that. The palette is just a deep brown palette, and today I'm wearing a brown palette because this is the Huda one, the Empowered one, so I don't need that palette, so this one will be a skip. There is a collaboration by RuPaul, and this collaboration is A Star Babv, and it is already online in Superdrugs. There is a lot of things, highlighter palettes, lip trios, eyeshadow palettes, lip duos, a lookbook, other lookbooks, gift sets, and liquid eyeshadow trio. Yeah, listen, I never watched RuPaul's Drag Race or any of that, so I'm not a fan in this way. I think the highlighters look pretty. I won't buy those because they are normally like for all skin types and skin complexions, so light, medium and deep, and that shows. And normally I am the palest, so mostly I can just choose one. The eyeshadows look really pretty. It's a gold, like a gold, rose gold and a silver, looks like, at least. The lipsticks looks really pretty, good new tones. The eyeshadow palettes, is that one matte and one complete shimmer? I feel like it's not a boring neutral palette. Thumbs up for that. Not interested though. I feel like these have a lot of dead space in it, which is not my favorite. Yeah, in general, also the lookbooks, I mean, it's not bad, but it's also nothing that like screams you need to have that. So this one will be a skip. We do have several limited edition holiday sets by Sephora, I think. Probably. There is a Tower 28 lip gloss set, so if you want to have one, that is normally not a bad set. They're $22. We do have Kosas Minuet set Undressed Volume 2 plumping glosses with new shades for $25. I mean, glosses are always a good thing. We do have the List $20 Deluxe Highlight Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush Trio. This one is really cool. I do like the colors as well. Really nice if you are interested in it. I think they are minis, but I mean, that's pretty. We do have also Charlotte Tilbury Mini Beauty Wand Highlighter Wand Set Duo with a rose gold with silver lights and pinkgasm and spotlight, which is the pink highlighter. So, you know, it's more of a, at least for me, it's more of a blush highlighter duo. And then we do have some Danessa Myricks Infinite Chrome Holiday Kits with the Eyes and Face Multichrome Pigments for $35. I do think, listen, I am all for the holiday set. Normally, they do have a better value than buying them separately, as well as if they're minis, especially for lip products. I feel like this is a good deal because I rarely go through a liquid lipstick, a lip gloss, or anything like this. So I think that is a good deal. I do enjoy also the Danessa Myricks things. So if you haven't tried her at any point, there is a trim flame as well as flakes inside that you can of course combine or use separately. I do think the Liz set is great. It did bring in 3 totally different blushes. I would have indeed hoped for also maybe peachy approach, but I mean, you can't have everything. The Kosas one, if you're a fan of Kosas and their lip glosses or wet, I think they are lip oil gloss, something like this. I mean, you do have 3 great shades. I think they are really nice, and the Tower 28 one is also pretty. Again, for the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter and blush, do think that is a great deal. They are $32, which I think at least one of them is more expensive than that. So I don't mind these. Maybe I will buy one of these. I'm debating here still. We do have a set from Essence Cosmetics, which I am excited about, to be honest. It's the Everyday is a Mystery set, and this is together with Beauty Benz, with Zeesea. I don't know him, her, I don't. So this is interesting, let's say it like this. But there are a hairband and pH reacting blush stick, a makeup sponge, eyeshadow palette, as well as a plumping lip gloss. Listen, this eyeshadow palette and the sponge, this is so cute. And I mean, they're really affordable. The palette is around 10 euros, and there are three water activated liner in it, which I do enjoy, and it is also not a boring brown palette. I do want to get that. The sponge is also really pretty. Is it because of the color? Yes, it is. I definitely want, but the sponges are not that bad, and it's under 3 euros. I mean, the headband is nothing for me. The blush, nah, nope. The lip gloss, and I think pH lip gloss, is it just a plumping lip gloss? There are 2 colors at least, so not a bad thing. Definitely would want to try that. We do have a new release from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. We have the All Done Up palette, and I have to say, it is perfectly for fall, just so you know. They are more grungy tone. It is quite neutral. We do have a gray, deep green, and then mustardies and browns. I do love those colors. And then you do have the, like, I feel like typical arrangement from Blend Bunnies, where you have a really light row, a medium row, a really deep row, and then also shimmers. I have to say, I do like the shimmers here as well. They are quite neutral again, but it's not a boring neutral palette. I do love that. Listen, I do love that. It's not a quite like boring palette. And we also have, like, let me see here, we also have other things as far as I can tell, like lipsticks, lip liners, eyeliners, one eyeliner as well, I think liquid lipsticks, and also lip liners, if I'm not mistaken. Like, listen, this is kind of vague, but yeah, I do think the palette is stunning. I do have to say the last one that they released were also really pretty, so I need to try Blend Bunny again. I feel like, listen, I need to try it again. Also, Viseart or Viseart, I say Viseart, I don't care, is having a new eyeshadow palette. This one is the Attendu palette in La Marée. Listen, if you're French, I'm sorry for butchering that. 12 shades, $44. Listen, I thought they already had that. Like, listen, I saw that and was like, oh, well, this is already existing palette. It's not. It's, it is not. It is inspired by the maze of La Marée, the charming cobble streets and vibrant coffee courtyards. Okay, listen. I don't see why, like, listen, I think it reminds me of the NARS palette. Is it? Like the red, the purple. I think this one is reminding me a whole lot of the NARS palette. Will I buy it? Definitely not. I mean, it's a cute palette, and I definitely think that Viseart are doing great eyeshadows, but it's not something I would care about. So this one is a skip. We do also have a new collection from Colourpop, even though we just had last week a newer collection from Colourpop, and this time it's with Troublemaker. Again, don't know them. Like, listen, I'm bad in US pop culture, or pop culture at all. I'm even bad at German pop culture. well, doesn't matter. There is an eyeshadow palette that has matte, sparkle, metallics, duochromes, and super shop finishes. We do have the Luxe Velvet Liquid Lips for $9 each and 6 shades. And we have Jelly Mud Shadows, also $9 each and 6 duochrome finishes. I do think the palette is good in this time. I feel like we are going back from the warm toned eyeshadows and going back to like cool tone eyeshadows. So if you really wanted to have cool tone eyeshadows because you now have a full collection of warm tones, or you just didn't like warm tones on yourself, you just like more cool tone shadows, I feel like this is now the time. It's like foundation. We had the skin tint, then we had the full coverage, we had the matte, we had the glow, we had everything in like 4 years or so. It's just recycled itself, which is a great thing. The Luxe glosses is a skip for me. They are quite nice though. The palette again is also a skip for me. It's a beautiful palette and it has at least 3 duochromes if I'm not mistaken. Really pretty. Really pretty. The Super Shock shadows or Jelly Mud shadows are really stunning. Like if you love purpley pink tones, gorgeous. Yeah. It's a skip for me though. I do enjoy more of a warm toned look and eyeshadow. You may see that today, maybe, if you're not blind. So yes, that is a skip for me, but indeed the collection is really pretty. We do have another palette from Alter Ego, and this time it is the Harmony palette, and I think this is a dupe for one of the Natasha Denona palettes. Is it a retro or is it a dream? I feel like it's a dream. Not sure about this. But yes, Alter Ego is indeed a more dupe brand. Normally the rip of Natasha Denona, which I mean, it's not that I don't care or so. I don't think on the other hand that they are like similar quality. I do have 2 of the Alter Ego palettes because I wanted to have the Natasha Denona Gold palette and I wanted to have the Biba palette, and I never used them, so it's not that I don't like the quality of the shadows, it's just that I didn't use them at all. So, but yes, if you wanted to have like a cheaper dupe, I think they're around $16-ish normally, then maybe this is one for you. We do also have an holiday set, I feel, from Give Beauty, which has original mini lip sets. It's a trio of the lipstick in satin matte and liquid matte finish. It's 25 bucks, and I feel like all of the shades are red. Yes, it is a red. Like, I mean, it's her signature color. So you get again the original Anaheim Shine, the original Me and I'm Still Here, which again is the satin matte and liquid matte formula from hers. I think if you wanted to try Give Beauty and you do absolutely love a red lip, I mean, this is a bringer, I would say. I mean, listen, it's 3 red lipsticks, so it doesn't matter if it's satin matte or liquid matte. I mean, it's matte red, you know what I mean. So I mean, I don't mind that. Will I buy this? Probably not. We do have another palette from XCXC Beauty. I'm still not sure how to pronounce that, but I mean, you see what I mean. It's a beautiful fall palette, and this is in the Falling Into You Again palette. I love the name though. It is a stunning palette. I feel like this one is also similar-ish to the Maxim and Kylie Cosmetics palette I have, like where you have greens, oranges. Here you do have a little bit more of also a little purple as well. So it's a beautiful palette. I think it's stunning. You do have gorgeous shade. Definitely would be interested in that, even though I do own the other one. I'm a sucker for greens. A new brand I absolutely love, at least Firmino, is Perfect Diary. And they're releasing her the Leopard collection. It will be available at the Perfect Diary Colourpop.com website. Of course, I will link everything down below. There is an eyeshadow palette as well as lip stains in 3 shades, $20 each, and there's also high shine gloss for $20 as well. I feel like listen, I would expect when the lip products are around $20, which they are, I would expect that the eyeshadow palette is like more expensive. It's not, which is interesting. It's $35. I do think the packaging is stunning. The colors are a little bit blunt, but I mean, yeah, if you don't have any of the shades, maybe that could be something for you. For me, it's a skip. We do also have, like I talked about last week, a new collaboration with Kylie Cosmetics and Batman, and now we see the whole collection as far as I can tell. There is an eyeshadow palette, highlighter, makeup bag, eyeliner set, and a lipsticks set, 3 eyeliners as well as a lip set. Looks like glosses. That is amazing. I do have to say, listen, the bag is cute. If you're a fan of the like Batman series, the comic series, that is kind of cute. The palette is a lot of wasted space. Let's say it like this. I think the palette is cute, but it's, I mean, it's blue. I do like blue and yellow. I do like yellow. I wish that, like, listen, on the other side, listen, on the comic strip that they also have on the palette, there's a red Batman, and I think like you could have added maybe red for Robin or the other Batman. I'm not, listen, I'm not into the Batman thing. I don't know, but you could have added maybe a red and green as well, or like I mean, it's even on the cover of the palette. You know, I found this would be this would be even cooler. The highlighter though is really pretty. It's a blue shade, amazing. I love that. The liners is like a black or deep blue, a blue and a teal. Pretty, really pretty. The glosses also, there is something a little bit more differently. I do love that. I mean, it's a good start. Let's say it like this. It's not a boring brownish palette, even though there are browns in the palette, but it's not a boring one, you know, where you just pop in maybe a blue or pop in maybe whatever. You know, it's definitely themed for Batman. Wish though it would be a little bit more. And it is a cool tone palette. Again, if you like cool tone palettes, this could be something for you. I don't hate it though. Bella Beauté Bar is releasing a full duochrome eyeshadow palette. It's the Angels of Illumination 3 and it's coming fall. Listen, I'm a fan at the moment of our shimmer palettes. Of course you can't, like, listen, of course I won't use them like just the palette. The colors are really cute though. Like, there is also a bright peachy pink, there is an orange, blues, greens. I mean, it's a really pretty palette. I would not be sad to buy that. Listen, I'm still debating about one of the Gloss Gods palette. Still debating and will probably buy it at some point. So just so you know. We do have also a new German release or European release, I'm not sure. And this one I already saw in stores, and it's the Revival Loves Me Dare to Scare limited edition. Listen, I do like that. I do like that. It is an eyeshadow palette that is quite like red and teal and purpley shades. Do enjoy that. There is also a contour palette, which it's a cream contour as far as I could tell. I think, like, I mean, the prices are really cheap. We don't have to talk about this, but I think like if you want to have like more of a Halloween-y release, I would have also maybe did a second contour palette with maybe like green or red. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, this is a regular contour palette. I couldn't use all of the shades, probably, maybe, who knows? But I mean, it's, you know, I don't think it fits to the theme. There are also lashes, and which I stood there twice and I was like, maybe I picked them up. There are also some Dare to Scare liquid lipsticks. One is blue and one is a deep purple, which is so cool, and they're around 2.49 euros, which is totally acceptable. Let's say it like this. So pretty, So pretty. We also have a new release from Prados Beauty. I hope I said that right. And this one is the Sagrado collection, which is celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day, which I love that. There is an eyeshadow palette, blushes, lashes, liquid lipsticks, glosses, eyeliners, a full PR box, as well as duvet and sham set. For quite a few prices are okay, I think. The palette is a skip for me. It is really pretty, but it's not quite my color scheme, I feel like. It says the woman, and no, we don't talk about that. I feel like this could have been edited down. I don't think you need the whole palette, but it is pretty. I do love the blushes though. The blushes look really pretty. There is a bright orange one, a more mauvey cool tone blush, as well as a more reddish one, which is not really red, which is kind of cool. The other ones are also really pretty. I don't mind the collection. I think it's a great cause. For me though, it's a skip. We do have a new palette and collection from Attribution. They are releasing their Ambiance, I think, collection and palette. The palette looks so cute. They do have quite nice collections. I hate that. The palette is really cute. It is a purpley, greenish, orangey, pinkish, like it's everything and all. I do like that. Then we do have also liquid lipsticks, I think, that has new shades. I feel like also really fall appropriate. I don't mind the palette though. I'm torn here because Attribution is not my favorite formula, but the colors are really, really pretty. Maybe I'd give it a try. I mean, I tried it once. You know what I mean? I tried it once. We do have also a new release from Health Magic Beauty, and they're releasing single shadows. They are available in 3 finishes: sticky mattes, glossy metallics, and crystal shimmers. 7 shades. They come each in a compostable case, so if you have like a Z palette where you can put them into, you can just compost the cases, which is a great cause and a great thing. There is also a palette, of course. I mean, that's a perfect time point, which is magnetic and recyclable to pop in your singles and other magnetic pens. You can buy the full range set with the palette as well, and there is also a pyramid eye brush that is not in the picture, which is also available now. I have to say, I don't hate these single shadows. I do absolutely love the compostable part of this. The shadows look cute. It is nothing that is missing in my collection though, so this is a skip. But if you love Health Magic Beauty or you want to try them, I think this one is a great collection. And again, the eyeshadow palette is also great. You can definitely switch up the inner parts and then you know, throw them out separately, so they are recyclable, I feel like. And yeah, that is really amazing. I feel like this is a great step in the right direction, but for me it is a skip. We also have a new collection from Beauty Bay, and this one is with Ayo Corley together, and there is the My Freaky Diary pressed pigment palettes. There is just to do, so I'm not wrong, and they are $24 for the both palettes. Like, listen, they are cute. They're really cute. I have to say, I thought that I would be more interested in the deeper palette of the both when I saw a little like teaser trailer, but after seeing like the whole palette, I feel like the lighter Freaky, I think are for both Freaky Diary, but the lighter palette is cute as well. I think both of them will definitely go good together. I see you have both like deep shades in both palettes as well as warm shades. One is a little bit more greenish, the other one a little more purpley pinkish with blue. I mean, I don't hate them. I'm thinking about them. I'm thinking about them. Frases is, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, is releasing a new eyeshadow palette, which is the Floral Engraving Phoenix Makeup Palette Retro Brown. I'm not sure if that is double name or not. It is almost $60. Listen, it's a brown palette. It's a cute brown palette. Frases has one of the prettiest packagings. It is really nice. The imprints gorgeous and stunning, but it is a brown palette. So it depends on you if you need a brown palette in your life, if you want that or not. Do have to say I didn't try Frases so far. I'm trying here a few of the brands, also from Asian beauty brands, and so far I'm absolutely love it. But this one I didn't try so far, and this one will be a skip for me. There are also new lip products from Cosmetics, and listen, I thought when I saw this picture that this one would be Peri Para, one of the Asian brands. It's not, it's Cosmetics, and this is the Soft Spoken Velvet Lip Cream. It is a new lipstick formula from them, and they're $24 each. They do look really pretty. The colors are stunning. There is also more, like they're more of a pinky, but also there's one more reddish orangey shade, which great. At the moment I'm not so much into pink tones, but this burnt orangey shade is stunning. They do look really pretty. They do look pretty. Again, do definitely need to try Cosmetics at some point. So far I didn't, but this is looking really nice. I think I didn't miss any of this. Of course, next week we will talk about anything I did miss or that will come live till Sunday. Again, today is Thursday, so I'm filming a little bit early because I had some time. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Which of the products is your favorite? What will you buy, or what is in your wish list? I would definitely love to see that. So please write it down in the comments. And I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us in my next video. Bye guys.